Hi guys, today I am back to film my June empties. I have a pretty decent amount of products in here, but I know there is definitely a lot more stuff going to be coming in my July ones because my July bag is looking pretty full already. But I'm going to go ahead and get started because I don't have a lot of time on my memory card, and that way we can kind of make this a little bit of a quicker video. So first things up, this is the Bath & Body Works Coconut Vanilla Fragrance Mist. This was in Project Pan. I'm really sick of this scent, so I'm glad to have this done. But I'm kind of done with the fragrance mist. I really just want to stick to perfumes at this point because the body mists and fragrance mists just don't last on my skin. So I'm not going to be purchasing any more of these fragrance mists. But otherwise, this was fine. I just kind of got sick of it towards the end. This is another Project Pan empty. This is the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. I've had this seriously like for years, and I'm so in love with it. It's a wonderful serum. It does kind of help smooth and tame frizz a little bit, but it is something you put in your hair wet. The reason I love it is it makes my hair feel very soft and healthy. It's kind of always been my like fake it till you make it product because I kind of have went through, especially like being in cosmetology school and stuff, my hair was constantly changing colors. And I even feel like here on YouTube, if you go back and watch my videos, you can see my hair color kind of changing a lot. I feel like the last year having it blonde has really been the longest I've stuck with a hair color for a while. So this has kind of been something that kind of helps me fake it till I make it in terms of my hair being healthy, because since I do color it so much, or I have colored it so much in the past, it's obviously unhealthy and stuff. So this kind of helps, you know, at least make it seem a little bit healthier. Now that I've kind of stuck with the same color, my hair is in a little bit better condition than it has been in the past, but I'm in love with this, so I will repurchase it. I just think I'm going to get a smaller sized one since this one took me forever to finish. This one is 5.1 ounces, so I'm going to go ahead and probably get like the travel size one or a smaller sized one, just so that way I have it, but I don't have a huge bottle of it. Wouldn't be an empties video if I didn't finish a Battiste. This is the Battiste Neon Lights Pomegranate and Jasmine. This is my favorite. I don't really feel like I need to give too much of a review on this because I talk about it all the time, I guess, but it doesn't give my hair a ton of volume, but it is a great shampoo, dry shampoo. It does give my hair some volume, just not a lot. These came with a product that I talk about in my June favorites, the oil cleanser from Josie Maran. This is the Josie Maran Bare Naked Wipes, and it's a cute little thing that says, you know, like when you buy these wipes that she donates a portion of the sales to the NRDC Polar Bears SOS initiative. So that's really cute, and I was like, cool, like if these wipes are fantastic, I'll definitely purchase them again because I like them and because of the polar bear thing, because I think that's cool. Unfortunately, I didn't like these. I thought that since, you know, Josie Maran is an oil, it's kind of known for their oil products, really, and I was like, you know, I figured that this would be kind of an oilier wipe and it would be really great at taking off makeup, but they weren't. They were kind of more dry. I actually had to dump some of my micellar water on them to kind of get them to actually work and be usable for me because they were really dry. So I don't know that I repurchased these just because they were kind of disappointing, which sucks because the polar bears are so stinking cute on the packaging, and just like it would make me feel better knowing that like buying makeup remover wipes was helping polar bears, even though buying makeup remover wipes is really wasteful and not good for the environment, but it would make me feel at least a little bit better. This I'm probably going to get wrong, but this is from my last month's Sephora Playbox, so not June, but May. This is the Atelier Cologne. This is the Orange Sanguine. I don't know, this was pretty nice. It does come in this little fancy packaging here, and you can kind of see the little bottle right there. I did like this. It was really long lasting. I just think that by the end of the day I was a little bit sick of it, so it's not something that I would probably pick up. But at first I was really in love with it because it's a really pretty, like, sweet orange scent. Finished up a soap. This is the Ulta Lime Margarita Moisture Cleanse Hand Soap. This is the one that had, I believe, the scrubby beads in it, and it's like a gel. For some reason, Ulta like revamped their soaps a little bit. So they do have some like the traditional scents, but then they have like some new ones, and a lot of the new ones are kind of alcohol-like names, like this one's obviously Lime Margarita. I think I have one called Berry Cooler, and there's like another one I think too that has like an alcohol name, and I was like, that's kind of weird for Ulta to do that at least. But this was really good. I do like it, and I would pick it up again. I would kind of want to get it in the foam though, of course, because I don't really love the gel with the beads, but it is just a nice like kind of lime I don't know, I guess the lime is really the only thing that kind of stands out to me, but it does kind of have like a lime sweet scent to it. So this was good and I would repurchase that. Of course, I finished my lightweight whitening lotion from Coast to Coast. I talked about this in my morning skincare routine. This is like my favorite moisturizer and it's like 30 bucks on their website, but Ulta had these on clearance and it was only like $2 or something like that when I picked it up with my discount. So I missed this already. It's just a wonderful moisturizer. I think that this really increased like the brightening and radiance in my skin. It was wonderful. So I'm going to miss this. I'm just gonna have to see if I can find a dupe here in the US because Coast to Coast is actually an Australian brand. If anybody knows of a place in the US that carries Coast to Coast, let me know because I really want to go pick this up again. Finished up some Ulta 80 Premium Round cotton pads. These I just use for certain toners, the Neutrogena Pore Refining one. Otherwise my other two toners are a spray. But I use this with that. I use it with like my micellar water to take off my dip brow, my eye makeup, remove nail polish, all that kind of thing. They're fine. I don't have a problem with them. I think they're kind of, in my opinion, maybe a little bit pricey for the pads. I think the cotton balls are a little bit cheaper, which I guess kind of makes sense to me, but I like the cotton pads a little bit better. I finished up these Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Cleansing Pads. I really like these. I'm going to miss these as well. They kind of foam up and then the pads have like one kind of bumpy side and one smooth side. The bumpy side is the more like exfoliating side and then the smooth side's, you know, just more soft and gentle. But these are actually oil-free, soap-free, hypoallergenic, and non-comedogenic. But yeah, they do kind of like foam up on your face and stuff and they're just luxurious and the scent is even really nice. I just loved everything about these and I've had them in the past. It's just been a really long time since I've had them, so I probably will pick these up again. It just might be a little while. But the other thing I just now noticed is it does say it's a new formula, so I didn't really notice that, but yeah, it says it's a new formula. I'm probably gonna say this wrong as well. Is it Riogeo or Riogeo? I don't know. This is the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This came in the Sephora Play Box. I have heard so many good things about this line, and this is kind of another one of those lines where I'm like, you know, I wouldn't mind kind of just supporting them in general because they're no sulfates, no parabens, no silicones, no phthalates, no artificial colors, no chemical fragrance. So this was actually really, really nice. I really liked this. So this I wouldn't mind picking up. I just haven't went on Sephora's website to see how much it costs because Sephora is quite pricey. So kind of have to see where this is at on there. But this was really, really nice and I'm glad I got this in my play box. This is the Biore Baking Soda Pore Cleanser. I don't like this. My boyfriend had a terrible allergic reaction to this. It was really, really bad. But I don't know. It just, to me, it didn't really do anything and I didn't think it was that great. It's slightly exfoliating, like it does have like little scrubby pieces in it. But I don't know. It just was kind of meh. I didn't really see a difference using it. I feel like maybe it cleaned my face, but that was about it. So I'm not going to repurchase this, but it was kind of nice to try it just because I was curious about the baking soda cleansers. We kind of got a lot of questions on them when they first came out and I just was like, well, it's kind of a new trend, I guess. I haven't really heard anything about it. Now kind of knowing, I'm like, yeah, they're okay, I guess, but I don't really feel like it was a huge difference. Two mascaras. I finished up the CoverGirl, the Supersizer. This is just the regular one. I did repurchase a waterproof one that I talked about in the haul. I really like this. This actually I think might be my favorite drugstore mascara. I really don't love the wand though because I hate the plastic bristle wands, but I mean, I don't know. Nothing really compares in terms of like the formula, and I guess the wand probably kind of helps with the formula, so I really like this. A really good amount of length, but a really kind of fair amount of volume. Like I feel like the volume, you can kind of build it up, but not too much. So it doesn't ever really get clumpy or anything like that, but I really like this and obviously I repurchased it. The other one is the Benefit Roller Lash. I was kind of comparing these two because I was like, I feel like people have compared the two of them or said they were similar. I don't know. Mine is pretty dried out and has definitely seen better days, so I don't know how I feel like they compare. I do feel like this one lifts more and curls more than this one does, so if you want more lift and curl, go with this one. This one does add like nice length and volume. This does too, but yeah. So I don't know, I like them both. I don't know if I'd get the Roller Lash again just because there are other mascaras I do tend to like better, but if I got a sample of it, I'd be pretty happy as opposed to their real mascara, which I just don't love. So I'd choose the Roller Lash over the They're Real mascara. Finished up my Nip and Fab Frown Fix. This was a Project Pan thing. This, I just was pretty much smearing all over my face at the end, just kind of using it before a face primer just to try to kind of fill in any fine lines and pores. I don't know, it kind of makes a difference. There are times where I feel like it really made a difference, and then there are times where, like, this last couple times I've used it, I'm like, I just don't see anything. So I went through phases where I really love this and phases where I really don't, but I don't think Nip and Fab makes this anymore, or at least we don't carry it in our store anymore, I'm pretty sure, so I'm not going to repurchase it. My last empty is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. A lot of people compare these and the Urban Decay one, and I feel like everybody either loves the Urban one or loves the Too Faced one. I personally like the Urban one more. I hate the Urban Decay packaging now that they switched with that doe foot applicator thing. Like, that's just, in my opinion, stupid. They should have just left it a squeezy tube like this. But the reason I like the Urban Decay one is it is a little thicker and more creamy. This is a little more liquidy. So I just kind of like the thicker consistency of the Urban Decay one. This one wasn't too bad, but I feel like I was using too much product a lot of the time because it is a little more thin and liquidy. So I don't know, I think I just kind of always accidentally used a little too much, but it's not bad and it works great. It's just a consistency thing, so just being nitpicky really. But this was good and I would use it again if I got a sample. I just wouldn't repurchase it over the Urban Decay one. So that is it for my empties. Like I said, my July bag is already starting to fill up, so I've definitely had kind of a lot of stuff that I am just getting out of my collection, and that makes me happy because I really do kind of want to downsize and minimize on things a little bit more. So anyways, that is it for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!